Welcome back to another episode of Goat Worthy Reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the goats on this channel. And just the other day, I was live with a few of my loyal members on YouTube and from some homies from the Patreon, and they gave me some suggestions, man. And even though I don't know these artists, I've been doing a few artists. I just did Dimash, super. I'm so happy I did him. Avedon as well. I did him. And now we're gonna be doing Yebba. Yebba. They recommended me to do Yebba. Let's see who else. They said Yebba My Mind. So we're doing Yebba My Mind today. And Yebba was also on another song they requested from Clark Beckham, called Gravity featuring Yebba. So we're gonna get into that one as well. But today we're gonna do Yebba My Mind, and I'll do the next reaction right after. But yeah, man, let's get right into it. They were requested on Goatworthy, so I have to post them on Goatworthy because those are Goatworthy followers. Typically, I would post something like this on Goatherd, but it's all good. We're just spreading love, spreading content, and spreading greatness, and I trust my followers because they be putting me on to some fire. So let's get right into it. Yebba, My Mind. Sofar, NYC. Let's get it. Which one should I watch? Watch this one.
You closed the door and lay down next to me. But then I heard you say her name in your sleep. Your dirty secrets too far gone to keep. I'm about to lose my I'm about to lose my mind, my mind, my mind. About to lose my mind, my mind. I think about you all the time.
I gotta pause it right there because, oh man, what she's doing right now is she's displaying something much further than artistry. This is it's not far out, you know what I mean? Like artistry. It's not far out. It's not something that's out of this world. Like, oh man, like that sounds beautiful. It's something deep within. It's something you can't really see, but you can feel. It's something so rooted in pain and buried in betrayal that it's deep. It's down under. Like that's. I mean, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I just say exactly what I'm feeling. It doesn't really make sense in a casual conversation, but in a musical, artistic conversation, I feel like I'm making perfect sense. But just starting from the beginning, I got to bring it back from the beginning to really express what I'm talking about. Everything, the from the face expression she's making, her eyes when she's performing, the voice, obviously, the trembling in her voice as well, which to me really just, it's really a representation of the pain. So sometimes music doesn't need to be what I would say like perfection. Sometimes a perfected tone or a perfected note or pitch is not as good as just a really good raw pitch, just a good crack, a good crack in the voice, a good tremble, a good stutter, a good cry almost. That's like she's burying inside. Like that's what I'm getting from her. It's like there's a cry that just wants to come out, right? And I almost felt like she was getting there, and maybe she will, but the my mind, the second time around, it just the way she stretched it, my mind, like just like it's like wah. You know what I mean? I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, I'm a musician too, so it's like sometimes I speak weirdly, but I don't know if weirdly is a word, but just like just like wah, like crying, like it's that's how I don't know. I'm sorry, I sound crazy right now. Her face, look at her face, look at her face.
Yeah. I heard you coming at 2:45.
That right there is what I'm talking about. I heard you coming at 2:45. It's kind of like, really? This is what you're doing now? This is what you're doing? Coming in 3:15? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's that's the vibe she's giving me for now. Before she gets into this almost like painful tone, but it's almost like the revelation is unraveling at this point.
You closed the door and lay down next to me.
The recount creates makes it creates more of a dramatic feel almost. So now we're going to the recount. She's recounting what happened, how it happened, step by step, not missing a detail.
But then I heard you say her name in your sleep. Your dirty secrets too far gone to keep.
Look at her, look at her. This just happened. This just happened. This just happened because there is this look of pain on her face that you can't sell. You can't sell it. You can't sell it. I guess you can. Some people can act well and some people can perform well. I get it. But she doesn't give me that vibe. She gives me the genuine, authentic vibe. She gives me the vibe of somebody that just went through this. All right, so maybe she's not. Maybe the pain that I'm resonating with is not directly tied to old boy or old girl, whoever it was that I don't know her status, whoever it was that did her wrong. Um, but this pain is real. Like you could feel it. Like you could feel it. First notes, I was like already getting chills because I felt how authentic this direction was about to go. I love that. I love that right
I'm
there.
about to lose my
Oh my god. She's so good at that. She's so good at
I'm
that.
about to lose my.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Like she kind of lost air on it, and I don't think it was by accident. I think it was like, and I'm not saying it wasn't by accident or purposeful. It was just meant to be that way. That's just where she was at in that time. Maybe she's thinking about the next note already, and at the same time, she just lived in that moment real quick, and that's just how it came out. That's what I mean about perfect pitches versus just raw pitches. Because I've said this before. It's like like people perfect is cool, right? But nobody really deep down, nobody really wants perfect. Nobody trusts perfect because we know nothing is perfect. So when you see something is perfect, it's just too good to be true, or it's just there's nothing edgy about it. So it's not anything memorable about it besides the fact that it was just a perfect performance. But you can't pinpoint to no part of the performance, and that goes with anything that's perfect, right? But when you got something that's real, something raw, there's gonna be moments in there that made you shiver, made your hair stand up, that reminded you of something. You might have, I don't know, it might have hit that memory bank and it took you somewhere, or just a direct correlation to what she's talking about into your own life. But I feel like rawness does that, and that's what she's displaying right now.
My mind, my mind, my mind, about to lose my mind, my mind.
Right there.
I think about you all the time. red in the eyes. Her love is strong, she got you hypnotized. You say you love me, but I know it's a lie. When I work so hard to keep you satisfied.
Talk about it.
I'm about to lose my
Oh my God.
I'm about to lose my mind.
She almost brought me to tears just now because I'm feeling her pain. And honestly, there is something, there is something, if you relate to this directly, just understand that there is something beautiful about this. And I don't mean her voice, that's beautiful as well. But there's something beautiful in this. If you're paying close attention to the tone, the body language, the lyrics as well, all together on paper, it's a sad story. On paper, poor thing, boo hoo. On paper, F him. On paper, that's on paper. Experiencing it, we're spoiled. We have the performance, we have her, and this feels like I don't know if she could ever perform this like this again. And I'm halfway through, but I don't know if you could put on this type of performance more than once, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is her first time performing it, but what I'm just saying is like if it does feel that way though. It does feel that way. If I'm being honest. It does come across as so real, like I'm gonna do this once and I ain't never gonna do this again. I'm sure this song is too good. I'm sure she's performed this a kabillion times. This has 28 million views. Oh, 8 years ago. Okay, so I don't know if that. I mean, that is good. I just don't know. 8 years ago. I mean, yeah, it's still a lot of views, but she's had to perform this. And NYC. Where was I? What was I in 2016? I was somewhere in the city. I don't know where I was. I was probably working in the city. No, I was in Long Island. I was working on Long Island. Anyways, yeah, yeah. I got to bring it back though, because her face expressions, all of that is what I'm trying to talk about. Like, I don't want to just focus on the vocals. The vocals are beautiful. She has great vocals. Obviously, she's got pipes, man. She does. Look at the captivation. I'm talking about the crowd. I'm talking about the lighting. I love the lighting. Her boy right here with the guitar. Like, this is what the show is about. Focus. She's wailing. She's literally wailing. Honestly, she's wailing. That's what she's doing. Like, these are cry tones. This is what crying sounds like when you sing. This is this is how you sing cries. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I hate talking like this because the casual listener just look. You're just talking like, I don't know. You're rambling, but really, like, if you're really into it, I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm so artistic. I'm just saying I am artistic. You know what I'm saying? I do listen to music a different way. Obviously, I analyze. I don't do a lot of reaction. I'd like to do analyzation. I like to really experience it. Like, I try to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, where she's at right now, she's not making it hard. She's making it very easy. I just want to be where they're at and really absorb it. Like homegirl that was just sitting there, just like stunned. Yeah. That's what she's doing right now. Some people don't know what to do. Some people may think like, oh, she's not enjoying herself. Like, no, sometimes the music just completely captivates you. You don't know what, you don't even, it's not that you don't know what to do. You don't even know what you're doing because you're so in tuned. And that's a beautiful thing if your music could do that. And she's doing that right now. But I have to speak about this wailing she's doing.
Lose my mind, my mind, my mind.
This is all good. This is all good. But she's about to turn up. Yeah, she's about to turn up. This is cool. This is cool now. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I think about you all the time.
Look at Buddy. Come on now. Come Come on now. This just happened, bro. There's too much pain in her face. This must have just happened, man. Or she's going through something else painful, and she's committed. You know what this makes me feel like? This makes me feel like she's gone through either this just happened, right, with old buddy, and now she's performing it, or so many things could be happening right now because it's happened to me before. These situations, I've had emotional songs where I just start breaking down in tears because I'm actually going through something else, and I have to sing about this, but this also hurts. You know what I mean? Like that's happened to me before. Like for example, she's going through something else, right? Like her daughter is sick, or in a hospital, or family member, something like that, right? Like she's hurting, somebody's hurting, somebody passed, right? And now you committed to this performance though, and now you have to come here and do this song about this mother, right? So it's a combustion of just mad emotions. Or that's one situation. The other situation is like this just she wrote the song prior to, because people just are artists are just expressive like that. They write different scenarios. They may have not experienced it, or they may have experienced it a long time ago, and it's just something they artistically put in on display. So she could be going through this. She might not be going through this, wrote the song, committed to performing it, and then it actually happened, and now she has to sing about it because it's actually true. It's actually her life now, and that sucks. So that could be happening. That might be the thing that's happening, but at the same time, I'm just saying the pain is real, is what I'm trying to say. The pain is real. The pain is real. Not only that, the pain is recent, bro, because pain could live forever, right? It could just travel with you, and sometimes the pain is not a bad thing. Sometimes it's just a reminder of what you came from so that you don't go through that again, but at the same time, it's just a reminder of pain. Like if you lose somebody, that blurriness, that pain, that ache you get that never goes away, it's just there to remind you. It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna kill you, but it's there to remind you to not forget those. You know what I mean? Those who guided you, who helped you, who were there for you, or just for those you might have done for them, and the love is there, right? So anyway, she's wailing though. She's wailing. Like I don't like if you don't resonate with that, like yeah.
You can't even look me dead in the eye.
Look at this kind of crowd, yo. You gotta understand that this is a captivating crowd. Nobody's moving, yo. Some people be like, drinking, having a drink, talking, whispering. Nah, this is captivation.
Eyes.
You can't
Her
look me.
love is strong, she got you hypnotized. You say you love me, but I know it's a lie. When I work so hard to keep you satisfied,
It's like, why? Why? You see that? That's when she was looking up like that. That was really just like outside. That's outside of the song now. That's actually a moment of separation, of isolation from the song. It's almost like, all right, the lyrics. That's not even. She didn't even write that part down. Right now, she's just riffing. She's riffing. Why? Because she's in her feels for sure now. And that whole looking up, like it's like, why do I got to keep going through this? Where is the lesson? And that's the thing we ask when we're going through these type of things, because they suck, they hurt. Do I stay? Do I go? Where's the lesson? Like, what am I gonna get? When am I gonna get to a point where like, oh, I get it, God, I get it. I understand why I'm going through this. It's hard to see when you're in it, when you're in the thick of it, when you're in the middle, when you're in the eye of the storm. When you're in the eye of the storm, it's hard to see. You know.
I'm about to lose my eye. Oh, I'm about to lose my mind, my mind, my mind. About to lose my mind, my mind, my mind. About to lose my. How could you do this to me? take you away from me.
Wow. Woo.
I sure won't stay, but I'll be damned if I ever leave.
Woo.
No way, no way, she won't take you away from me.
Oh my God.
I sure won't stay, but I'll be damned if I ever leave.
I hear you, girl.
If I ever leave, anybody know what I'm talking about? No way, no
Take him
way.
to church.
She can't take you away from me. Yeah.
Take him.
No way, no way. And I sure won't stay, but I'll be damned if I ever leave.
What? What?
In my mind, my mind, my mind, I think about you all the time. My mind, my mind, my mind, you always be mine. I know. That's that one.
What?
Thank you.
That's that one. Yeah, we got to go back. We have to go back because she embarked on something much stronger than I anticipated. It actually got better than what I actually didn't think. When I got by like minute 3, I actually thought we had hit our peak already, if I'm being quite honest. But what happened was she didn't just elevate her performance in her vocals, but she elevated the body language. She elevated the pain. She elevated the realization of like, oh, this is me in it. This is what I mean by why. You know why I say it's recent? Because of what she said. She said, no way, she can't take you away from me. Oh, what she said? I won't stay. Oh man. All right, we'll talk about it when we get there.
My mind, my mind.
Turn it up.
My mind, about to lose my mind, my mind, about to lose my. How could you do it?
Like, if you don't if you don't actually feel that, like if you didn't feel that howling just now, you're just not human, to be honest with you, because like I felt every quiver from her vocal cords down my spine. I got to the point where I felt like there was a spider on me. Like, this is how she gave me the creeps. And I mean that in a most complimentary way. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, she gives me the creeps, man. Because what I mean by creeps, as in like odd. It's odd that somebody can make me feel this way. Like I just watched Dimash, and he gave me the creeps as well. It's like, how are people doing this? Like Avedon as well, he gave me the creeps. Like, that's what I love about this YouTube community, man. If it's like they just put you on to, like, I needed this song in my life. I needed this performance. I needed this experience. I needed to experience this song in this manner, in the facet of me doing YouTube reactions. I'm listening to it much differently than I do on it, on my casual settings. Like, this is different. This is the way I am completely. It is my duty to consume the entire thing, no matter how uncomfortable it makes me feel, or no matter how, whatever, no matter what vibe it gives me. It's my duty to consume it all because that is what the listener and the viewer of the channel are looking for. They're looking for the total consumption of what is about to be put on display. They want you to consume it and spit it out. What happened? What made you got it all? Did you get it all? All right, how did it make you feel? We need to know. Because this is how it made me feel, and I just want to know if you felt the same thing I felt. People come to YouTube for confirmation. They don't really come to see a new reaction or something different. They actually come to YouTube to see if you felt the way they did. Everybody's looking for relatability. Everybody's looking for comfort in their own emotions. So when somebody feels something when they listen to it, I'm looking to see who else in the room felt the same way, so that they can confirm that I ain't crazy or that I'm not off the charts a little bit. But even if that's the case, you step forward anyways. You keep on chucking because at the end of the day, ain't nothing new under the sun. Let's keep it going because I'm waiting for that part where she goes like, the hands. I'm just telling you, like she elevated everything: body language, vocals, pain, everything, man. I thought we was getting to a point where she was about to like get into that move on stage, like, but I don't need you at the end of the day. But now she said, I won't stay, but I won't. No, okay. She said, I sure won't stay, but I'll be damned if I ever leave. That's what she said. Or something like that. Something very similar to that. So, and that tells me this is recent because she ain't through. She ain't through. So homegirl got to go, right? Because I'm not staying for this, what you got going on. I'm not staying for this is what she means, is how I'm taking it. I'm not staying for this. I'm not standing for this. You know what I'm saying? So get it together. Because I ain't going nowhere at the same time. You feel me? Like, I ain't going nowhere, but I ain't staying for this. I sure won't stay. I just, I caught you. You're done. I sure won't stay. But I'll be if I ever leave, right? Because I ain't just going to let homegirl come up in here and just snatch you up. Who is she? I done put work in this house. I done molded you. You done molded me. I owe you. You owe me. We built this thing together. We were in love. So what's going on? Because I'm not about to just let this slide. You feel me? So maybe she's not in a state of where she ain't ditzy, you know what I'm saying? No, it's just, I built this. Ain't nobody about to just walk up in here. A man would feel the same way. It's like, yo, you built this home, the way, the infrastructure, the way your lady wanted it, the blueprint, everything, the core, everything designed. She's all over this place, right? Because she designed it and you paid to get it done. That's y'all, how you built the house, she made it a home. That's how it goes, right? So, you think I'm gonna let some other buster just walk up in here because I was slacking in my macking, right? And I wasn't giving my woman the right attention that she felt that she needed to go somewhere else. I'm not condoning it. All I'm saying is it happens and nobody's perfect. And what I'm really saying is I ain't gonna be okay with some buster just living up in my spot. Like, nah, bro, that's my house, dog. That's my house. It's my kids. Nah, it's not happening. More importantly, that's my woman, bro. And we gonna make this right until we can't. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make it right until we can't. We ain't just going to run off scared because something went down. No, we're going to make this right until we can't. You feel me? And at some point, if it ain't going to be right, it ain't going to be right, then you got to hurry up and go. You got to hurry up and go because time is for the essence. You know what I'm saying? Time is for the essence. So sometimes you do got to hurry up and go. You got to hurry up and go. I understand that. But she's not at that point. She's at a point of, boy, get this half out of my house. That's all she's saying. I picked out those sheets. That's my curtains. She drinking off my cups. You feel me? That's where the 50-50 comes. I don't know how everybody else looks at 50-50. It's like, yo, 50-50 is I made so many decisions in here. You know what I'm saying? You pay for this, you pay for that. I called it. I called the play, right? I called the play. You might own the team, but I called the play. You know what I'm saying? Wife, everybody knows the woman is the quarterback of the team. She's the quarterback. You might be the coach, you know what I'm saying? You might be the coach. You might own the team. You might have paid for this and that. But you ain't getting nowhere without a good quarterback. You ain't winning no chips without a good quarterback, right? Ain't no chips. And you ain't getting no ring. You ain't gonna buy no ring. You can't buy a ring if you ain't got a good quarterback. You feel me? So, yeah. So, shout out to her. I'm gonna let this ride out. I'm babbling. My fault. She took us to church, y'all. This to me, I'm not through with you yet. I'm not through with you yet, though. That's what she's saying.
No way, she can't take you away from me.
Nah, I ain't going down like that. You my man.
I sure won't stay, but I'll be damned if I ever leave.
That is powerful. That's not weak. Don't get that confused with weak. That's not weak. Don't get it confused with weak. I can see how some people may see that and be like, "Oh, baby girl, no, you got to get going. You got to do it." Like, nah, I see what she's saying. The way she's depicting it doesn't sound like Buddy's worth it. But what I'm saying is, we don't know the story. We don't know what's going on. But as far as that line specifically, don't think what she just said is weak. It's not. It's very strong because it's hard. And when ish gets hard, people run. That's weak. You know what I'm saying? Think about your play. Think about your play. Think about the moves you made that led to this point, right? Because we do stuff and we piss, you piss your partner off and they go off and do something, you know what I'm saying? Nothing bad, but just like there's a reaction to it, right? You did something, you pissed them off, you being a jerk or whatever the case may be. They went in and slammed the door and went in the shower and then went to sleep and didn't say nothing to you. You know that you played a part in her doing that. Don't matter if that's immature or not. You know you agitated her, irritated her, and she ran and did that, and she ain't talked to you for the night and went to sleep. And you know y'all don't go to sleep like that. Y'all got to talk and piece it up. So, but you know the key part is you played a part in that. So if your old lady go off and do something, right? Do something foolish, right? Something regretful, and you don't want to take no accountability in none of it because you think your ish don't stink. Check yourself. And what she's saying is, I ain't getting down like that. Boy, get your ish together, all right? Because I didn't invested semi years in this. Look at that little girl. Look at that little boy. You know what I'm saying? Those are our kids. Get your ish together. And I ain't gonna say it again. That's where you draw your line. I ain't gonna say it again. Some people can't relate to that. Some people see that and they run. Some people see that and it's like, no, that ain't for me. Some people, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. But I've been in these predicaments before. I know how real life can get. I know how real mistakes can happen. For every action, there's a reaction, and I know I played a part in some of the stuff that happened to me. I know they played a part in some of the stuff I did. But some people ain't ready for that talk. Some people ain't ready for that talk, and I'm babbling. Right there.
No way, she won't take you away from me. Ooh,
take us to church.
I sure won't stay, but I'll be damned if I ever leave. If I ever leave. Anybody know what I'm talking about? No way, she can't take you away from me. Yeah.
Go get yours.
No way.
Go get it.
And I sure won't stay, but I'll be damned if I ever leave. In my mind, I think about you all the time. My mind, you always be mine. I know.
And that's that.
That's that one. Thank you.
Shout out to Yebba. Beautiful performance, man. I've been lucky lately. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I've been hella lucky lately, man. I've been experiencing some good music, some real good music. I'm gonna do one more reaction after this, and I'm gonna call it a night because that was a good one right there. That was a doozy. Oh, Yebba, Tiny Desk, 3 years ago. Oh, I'm going down the Yebba rabbit hole. I don't care. Y'all can't stop me. I'm out.